All right, that was a really good win. That was, we beat an NCAA tournament team today. That team is well coached, and that's a team that's going to be in the NCAA tournament. And to play the way we did, especially early, because early in the year, it was especially when you have a lot of hype with your team. I thought offensively we aren't real sharp, and of course. We didn't give up 27 offensive rebounds when we played Cincinnati. But, again, that's just part of what we're trying to do and trying to figure it out. But we beat a good team, and our offense is still not there. Probably won't be until we get Devin back. And so he kind of helps us, especially with the spacing. But I thought Damian made two big plays offensively and defensively. And so for a guy that hadn't really played in 2 years, I thought that was huge. But really good win, and we needed that. We got a really, really tough non-conference schedule. We don't get any rest. We turn around and play a good Montana team. But really proud of guys. I thought we played like veterans. But one thing I do want to say, now entering my 8th year here at Georgia State, man, the students were rocking today. I mean, to come out in your first game, I was really, really happy to see the Georgia State students. That really willed us. It kind of got us going. And that's what we won this game because we played at home. And that was a difference, to be honest with you. We played at home, and that's what we got to have. We've had a great home court record since I've been here, but man, let's do that again next week when we come back, and we got Mercer here. So I do want to say thank you. So questions?
So the 27 rebounds sounds like you're not too concerned about it because size disadvantage was going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Played a lot of that matchup zone.
Yeah.
Kind of doesn't lend itself to box out situations.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts about giving up 27?
Yeah, I'm not happy about that, and I think a lot of it is that we recruit great rebounding guards, and I didn't think outside of really Damon we didn't rebound with our guards like we should have. I didn't substitute DeMarcus out at the minutes that I needed to, so he was tired, so he was rested, so he didn't really help us on that back end defensive glass. But that usually gets better as we go. I don't get myself overwhelmed with it too much right now because again I think that what we're doing, because when we had our bigs out there we still weren't rebounding, and so part of it has to be sometimes we trade threes for twos. And so, and Malik didn't shoot the ball great today, but the spacing was really what I wanted. We didn't make shots. We didn't offer, but, the first game of the season, I don't need to be good. I don't want to be good. I'd be really nervous if we played a great game today. I built this thing on playing our best basketball in February, March. So if we were really good today, I'd be honest with you. Even with the win, I'd be nervous. I just want to keep getting better, keep getting better. And the team that you see now, we won't look anything like this when you see us in February. He's a 15th year senior. He's been here about 15 years, so he should be playing. Jeff and I before the game were talking about our taxes. I mean, we have different conversations, but no, man, this dude, he just knows how to play. He really does. He gets it. He understands how to play, and I get on him. He can get on me. That's just how we do it. But Jeff's a warrior, and so and these guys are hungry, man. We're not in this. We have huge aspirations this year, and so we know there's a target on our back, and we know we've created it. And we're okay with that. Sometimes I say when you want to walk with that swagger, you're going to have to back it up. And so we know every game is going to be this way. We're going to take everybody's best shot. But I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't want anywhere. This prepares us for Sun Belt Championship basketball. So kudos to East Tennessee State. Good basketball team, very well coached.
Simon shot 50% from three-point range tonight. Is that an area in this game that you expect him to kind of trend towards?
Well, one of the things that we did, and even with Devin, we didn't know, if Devin plays this weekend, the whole thing comes back to, we need to get DeMarcus off the ball, let him just go play. He can work, or he could be a point guard next year in the NBA. But right now, we need him to go score the ball. And a lot of times last year, he had the ball in his hand. He is a much better shooter, catch and shoot. If you look at his numbers, catch and shoot versus a dribble, he's a really good shooter. And so with Kane now, who can handle the ball, that's one of the reasons why we play small, to be honest with you, so we could free up DeMarcus.
I know it's really hard for a program like yours to schedule
conferences.
So a team like this, a great team like Steve has, do you feel like that's kind of the plight right now of a program like yours to play each other? To kind of help both of you?
Yeah, no question. I mean, I think that again, you're looking at two NCAA tournament teams, and we got to go face another one in Montana, and so we have to play each other, to be honest with you, and so we have to to create this is going to be a good RPI win later on in the year, and so or a good quality win, and so same thing with when we go play Montana, so we have to do that. I mean, we're not going to get to Georgia and Georgia Tech to come in here and play. It's just not going to happen. We got to go, and I got to go to Cayman Cayman Islands to go find these games, which is not a bad place to go find games, but but again, that's what we had to do, and I really challenged our guys this year. This is, since I've been a head coach, this is the hardest non-conference schedule I've put together since I've been a head coach, and it's keeping me up at night. I'll be honest with you, but these guys, they want this schedule, they want to play this schedule, and so that's the exciting part about it. They're not backing away from it.
Do we see a narrative continue where it seems like every year, I think the strength of the argument gets stronger with a two-bid league, for a place like Sun Belt, even like SoCon, or really good teams? Does that narrative maybe gain more strength in games like these?
Yeah, it does, but unfortunately, it's not going to happen for us, and we know that because again, you're now playing the Big 12 and the ACC. All of a sudden they're going to go to 20 league games, and so that takes away games for us to play. So it's just not going to happen. We understand that. You got to know where you're at, and that's why again I led off by saying I don't want to play my best basketball now because I got to go win the Sun Belt tournament to get to the NCAA tournament. I'll be honest with you. I feel like if we go 31-0, I still got to win the tournament. Again, that's the nature of it. We don't try to fool ourselves. We don't go try. I don't tell the kids that we got to, let's play great. Let's win as many games as we can, but we got to go win the Sun Belt Conference Championship to be in the NCAA tournament. And so we know that. So everything's about being prepared for that. So even when we condition, everything is about playing our best basketball there. So right now we weren't great. I don't want to be great. We won the game because I got vets. I got guys that have been in this program and they know how to win. That's how we won the game. It wasn't coaching. It wasn't any of that stuff. I got some guys that know how to win games, and we won them. We won the game that we're supposed to win.
And what was your overall assessment of Malik, playing that five position?
He did. It's going to be, again, he's got to find his spots, and we got to find. We missed him about 4 or 5 times, especially in the first half. Malik's a big-time shooter. He's a 40% shooter in his career from the three-point line, and we've got to use that. And he can drive by you, and so we got to find his spot so we can attack that. But again, we're going to use some other guys, especially this weekend. We'll see another really good big this weekend. But again, we're going to see bigs from Kansas State. We'll see him in the Caymans. We'll see him at Mercer. I mean, we understand that, and our deal is that again, they may get twos. We'll trade threes for twos, and I wasn't very good at math, but I think if you do that, over 40 minutes, you're probably going to win the game. I mean, we're not going to give up 27 offensive rebounds and win a game. I mean, so think about that. That won't happen again. They got 27 offensive rebounds and we still won. So, and if you look at the threes, they made 4 threes, we made 9. The difference of the game. So again, you got to trade the threes and the twos.
So Damon Wilson, he hasn't played in a couple years.
Yeah.
So was that the reason you played him 35 minutes? You're just trying to get him accommodated, playing game situation.
Yeah. Well, no. Usually, one of our freshmen was he's got some personal issues that he had to go home with his family, so he missed practice, so he didn't the scouting report. So it was hard to get Nelson in the game, and so and then we got in. He had no idea what we were doing. He didn't know the assignments, and so it was just really tough on him. So we picked up Cavante, and so our bench is a little weird right now because again with Devin being out, our normal rotation won't be the same until he gets back in the lineup, and but again, I thought Damon played well for not playing for 2 years. And again, and the 3 was great, but I thought the steal on the back end was even better to leave for Jeff Dunk. And so I thought he's long, he's active, and again, he's got 11 rebounds. And so I don't have a big that said Georgia State is going to get 11 rebounds. So again, sometimes it doesn't matter about your size; it's about going to get the ball. So I was really happy the way David played. I'm happy for him because sitting out's a hard thing, and so he's back playing now. He's a good player. We talk about all those other guys. This kid can play now. He's a really, really good player.